On side chick, they keep hacking my iPhone, about to get a sidekick. I don't like to stand up, told that girl to ride it. America me buying, go yard buying, Philly Lim buying, Rick Owens buying, Off-White buying, even though I don't got buying. Feel on, tell it on, if you thought I was fine, girl you need a back, or you need some try, and if it is a
Well, it's that time of the year again, NFL season starting soon here. It's fantasy football season, and I'll just get right into it. We'll go over the draft order that was determined. First overall we got Donnie Berger. I guess he needed it after what he did with his team last season, obviously. Second is Team Bush. Just like Donnie Berger, another disappointing season. So, those top two guys really need this one. And then third overall is Des Bryant's torn Achilles. He won it last year. Congratulations. It's good to see what he's going to do this year. And then number 4 overall, we have one of the expansion teams, Vic's Puppy Pound. Big expectations after the keepers selected by him. We'll get into that later. So, good luck to you. Fifth, we have, always considered the favorite at the start of the year, but always loses to Donnie Berger. I don't know what's happening there, but CD's Nuts at 5th overall. 6th overall, we got Big Nuts Lutz. Everyone talked about it last year. His record never, went with his team, obviously. We don't know how his record was that good. But, good luck to you this year. 7th, we got Team Norman. Another one of those favorites that, last year he got bit by the injury bug. So, it's always good to see what he has in store for this year. And 8th overall, we got the other newcomer in Team Puglia. His keepers took a big blow. We'll get into that a little soon here. Good luck to you. Number 9 and number 10 were the two bottom feeders of the league last year. Number 9 being Krispy Kreme's and Team 10 being, formerly being, I forgot his name. That's unfortunate, but now he made a new name for his team, new era in his fantasy football career. Making a Young Ho Koo is his team name. So there's the first 10. There's the draft order. Now I'll get into the keepers and the grades I'm giving for the keepers selected by each team. We'll start off with Donnie Berger. He took Allen Robinson, who was drafted in the 7th round. Decent for their number 1 receiver now that they got a new quarterback. Whenever he plays, obviously, you got the red rifle in Chicago. Then you got James Robinson, who will count as his 19th round pick because he was picked up in free agency. I don't really understand the James Robinson pick. They drafted Travis Etienne out of Clemson there for Jacksonville. I just don't see James Robinson relevant anymore. But considering that Donnie Berger did trade away everything for this year, he needed to suffer and take a less appealing keeper to save draft picks. For this, I got to give him a grade of F. There's nothing good about this. This is terrible. You're going to be in the bottom of the league this year. Go ahead, make more trades. You got a whole bunch of new picks for next year. All 19. You can trade all 18 if you want. I don't care. But good luck to you, Donnie Berger. Stupid dumbass. Next I'll get into Team Bush. Another guy. He took Aaron Jones, who was drafted in the 2nd round. Solid pick. Now that Aaron Rodgers is playing, they got the whole thing there. So that's a good one. And then you got DK Metcalf drafted in the 5th. Everyone would think, those are solid keepers. But the history of this league, Metcalf was drafted very late last year, and Team Bush decided to keep Juju instead of him. So because of that, now that he's a fifth, and I got to give you a C plus here for your keepers there. I mean, just bit yourself in the leg, obviously, but whatever. So yeah, C plus for you. Good luck to you this year. Now I'll get on to Des Bryant's torn Achilles. Just came off the championship. I think he's still on his parade tour. He's waiting for a belt of some sort. I don't know. His keepers are Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, both drafted in the 6th, which has never been done before because obviously he was acquired by trade. So he's going to have to give up either the 6th and 7th or 5th and 6th for this particular situation. Still to be determined, obviously. I have to go into my rule book here, but for this, he's obviously getting that stack that everyone loves to have in fantasy football. I do have to give this a B plus grade. He's coming off a big year, trying to repeat, and he's got a big Week 1 matchup against Team Donnie Berger. And you know what? Donnie Berger's gonna get his fucking ass kicked, and I can't wait. On to the next one. We got Vic's Puppy Pound, the expansion team. You could say a little shock in the keepers, but very respectable. Delvin Cook taken in the 1st, and Darren Waller in the 6th. Darren Waller is one of the best tight ends in the league now, and Delvin Cook, if he's healthy, RB1 arguably. For this, I give this an A minus for the grade. I wish you all the best in this season. I think you are in the easier division this year. So, good luck to you. Next, I'll go on to CD's nuts, the big expectations and the failure at the end. Everyone hates to see it. He kept Antonio Gibson and J.K. Dobbins, and Gibson in the 19th and Dobbins in the 13th. Very young. There's obviously questions around that, but for the rounds that he took them in to keep, I do have to give this a grade of A minus. Great value here. He's not really losing that much, and he's got the 2 running backs locked down. So, his draft strategy, who knows what it might be. Might go running back to back again, be locked down at running back, but lots of potential here with his keepers. Next, we got Big Nuts Lutz. Like I said before, no one knew how his record was so good because no one liked his team. They were putting up points somehow. We don't know how. He's keeping Kelsey and Eckler. Kelsey in the 3rd, Eckler in the 14th. Eckler's obviously a steal now that Justin Herbert is there after his rookie season. Everyone knows what he can do. And, Kelsey, obviously, best tight end, 3rd round. That's really good. Eckler, 14th. I do have to give this one a grade of an A. Congratulations to you. I hope you can build around with those 2 guys you have and make a very solid team. With that being said, I hope your roster actually shows how good you are in picking fantasy football players, obviously. I'll stop talking about that one. He's there, we'll say. Now we'll go to 7th overall. I was just talking about Justin Herbert. Well, Team Norman. Obviously this is one of the big dogs in the league. Every year, always has a chance. Best team. He kept McCaffrey, who was drafted obviously in the 1st round. And he kept Justin Herbert, who is actually the 19th round pick because he was picked up in free agency, believe it or not. Obviously I do have to give this an A plus grade. You're getting the best running back if he stays healthy and doesn't get injured again. And Justin Herbert, there's lots of potential there. Look what he did last year as a rookie. Everyone's expecting big things for his sophomore year here. So A plus it is for you, Norman. Good job. Next, I got Team Puglia at 8th overall. Yeah, big blow. He took Nick Chubb, who was drafted in the 2nd round, And well, he did take Cam Akers, and well, Akers tore his Achilles, obviously. I do have to give this a C rating. You got Nick Chubb, that's good, but you mean you only have one keeper now, and Akers is done for the season. It's up to you if you'd stash him on the IR, drop him to free agency. It's up to you. But good luck to you. You are in the tougher division, so this is a big blow. I hope you can bounce back from this one. Then we go to ninth, Krispy Kreme's after a very disappointing season. Lots of trades were made last year with Donnie Berger, obviously, and there's lots of potential here. The amount of draft picks that Krispy Kreme's has is it'd be a disappointment if he doesn't win it this year. Anything else, I hope you win, man, because if not, I don't know what you're doing. But he did keep Derrick Henry and Justin Jefferson. Henry in the 6th, Jefferson in the 15th. I do have to give this a B+ rating. So, lots of potential. Got lots of draft picks to build around with these two guys. I hope you do the best here. And then we got making a Young Hoku at 10th to finish the round. And, he kept Jonathan Taylor and Calvin Ridley. Jonathan Taylor in the 4th and Ridley in the 5th. I do have to give this a rating of a B. Jonathan Taylor, lots of potential here. Had a good rookie year towards the end of the year there. But, Marlon Mack coming back, who knows what Frank Reich's going to do, especially with Naheem Hines and all them. And now that Carson Wentz is gone and Quentin Nelson got hurt, everything's in question there about that. And, Calvin Ridley, Julio just left Atlanta, so, lots of potential for him. Him, Kyle Pitts, Matt Ryan still slinging it every week. It'll be interesting. So I do have to give this a B rating. That's it for now, I think. Later this week I will release the first and final mock draft of the year. I know it's the first and final, but it's short notice, so I do have to get this over and done with quick. So I will get the mock draft posted here by at least Friday or Saturday latest. Our draft is Sunday. And, good luck to everyone this year, and I'll see you next week.
My niggas riding, know my niggas sliding, turned into a riot. I fucked her in a SLS, she fucked her in a high-end. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I'm just a little more high-end. Nowadays got a side chick on side chick, they keep hacking my iPhone.